How's everybody doing? It's Joe here from Wavey, and today we're playing the Pokemon trading card game on the Game Boy Color. Gotta click on the screen and on the Game Boy Color from 1998. And first of all, I have to issue you guys an apology because there was no podcast this week, as you may have noticed. I got extremely caught up in loads of real life stuff. Towards the end of last week, I just did not have time for YouTube stuff, at all, so I was just completely swamped. I really didn't get any time to do it at all, so that's why that wasn't there. Apologies again, it will be back up next week as it always is, so have no fear, it was not a permanent decision or anything like that. Anyway, back onto this video we got here. So last week, if you'll remember, we played Hitmonchan Electabuzz in one of the classic Haymaker decks, that combination that everyone goes on about from this era as being one of the most strong, and yeah, we kind of proved that right, because we had a pretty easy time passing through the gyms that we passed through. I mean, we really didn't struggle at any point at all in that video. And I improved the deck even further, and I've been using it to grind a bit, and it's stupid. It really should not exist, and it's very hard to counter. And I think if I keep playing it, it'll make the series less entertaining. So I've built a new deck. And it's got, where are we now? It's Wigglytuff. So, Creepy Eyes Wigglytuff, do the wave. I'm gonna leave it on, do the wave, for everyone to see. This thing is cool as hell. Cool as hell. I know I said I was going to do Raticate for this video, but when I went grinding for item finders, I actually ended up just picking up 4 of these guys by accident, and I was like, you know what, this thing is amazing, and I want to play it in a deck. This was a really cool card back then, back in the day anyway. I actually still have a list saved on my iPod that's like Puka's old Wigglytuff Muck list. There's no Muck in this particular variant. I want to put Muck in it later, just I need to get Grimers first. I have the Mucks, I need the Grimers to go with it though. But that's Wigglytuff. Creepy Eyes. It's like Raichu, but less powerful. So one of the big sort of limitations of Wigglytuff is this fighting weakness, which kind of sucks because we all know how good Hitmonchan is, and we don't want to be weak to that thing. So the Pokemon I'm partnering it with is, I didn't decide to go for Psychic types because I was like, well, weakness is cool and all, and I do like hitting it for weakness. But first of all, there's a few Psychic types I don't have that I like to get from laboratory packs, and grinding for laboratory packs is kind of difficult when you don't have the Psychic Gym or the Science Club to beat, because I haven't beaten those ones yet, and I want to obviously do that on camera, so that's probably where we're going to go today. But I'm running 4 Scyther with it, because this guy resists fighting. One point I want to make about resistance in this game. It's not minus 20, it's minus 30. That's an absolute crap ton. Like, minus 20 is pretty relevant in today's game. It can screw with math here and there, but minus 30 back then, like, the most damage you're probably ever going to get hit for is like 60. Like, unless you're being hit for weakness. Minus 30 is half of that. Hitmonchan's jab needs 2+ powers before it can even do 10 damage. That's crazy. And on top of that, this guy already has 70 HP on a basic Pokemon. I figured he would make the cut, and he'd be the kind of obvious inclusion for the deck. So we've also got Swords Dance, is obviously, it doubles your base damage on Slash, so we can slap a Grass Energy on it, use Swords Dance, and then next turn go DCE and get the Slash out for 60. That can probably clear a board at times, so that's pretty cool. We also have this dude, Pinsir, who's coming back. I just put 2 of them in because I needed more basic Pokemon, and I was like, you know what, Pinsir's proved himself to me in the past. He can make his glorious return. So that's really actually it for the Pokemon. I don't have any more than that. It's 10 basics. I hope that's enough to fulfill Do the Waves conditions. We should be fine. Anyway, onto the trainers and stuff. We got 4 Oak, 4 Bill. Where are we now? 1 Pokemon Trader, just because I thought, in case anyone doesn't know what it is, I was like, you know what, we run different Pokemon in this deck. It's not just 4 Hitmonchan, so I may as well try and get the most out of Pokemon Trader. Let's see what else we got here. Got 3 energy removal. Would be 4, can't fit it in. 2 Switch. 4 Computer Search. I actually ended up having 11 Computer Search after a small grinding session, so we've got plenty to go around here. 3+ power. Hitmonchan has proved to me how good this card is. 2 Defender. Defender plus resistance means we're just never going to get knocked out to anything. 3 Item Finder. This thing is just dope. In case anyone doesn't know what Item Finder does, I grind it out so I can get 4 of these guys. It's Dowsing Machine, but this in combination with like Computer Search, Professor Oak, and all that kind of crazy stuff, it's just unreasonably good. It really is. The draw engine in this format is just completely stupid. It's a good thing we have Last to almost balance it out a bit. Gust of Wind. I have 3 of these guys. 1 Revive. I figure this makes sense since we like having benched Pokemon, and even if I just Oak 1 away at some point, or I don't know, it might come in handy. You never know. We also have one Pokemon Flute, because this card is dope, and I just kind of want to run it in everything now. Yeah, I think that's going to do it. And anyway, energy is 11 grass. That should be enough just to draw into it. And 4 double colorless, because I did end up getting 4 of these guys. Alright, so that's going to do it for the deck analysis. I should select it so we don't keep fighting with the Hitmonchan deck. And we're going to go find some people to battle. I think I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to try for the Science Club and the Psychic Club. I think I'll go... The Psychic Club could be pretty easy, because we resist Psychic. So it might feel like cheating a little bit if we just go in there, but... you know what, sure, we'll go to the Psychic Club. If it's too easy, I can switch over or something, I don't know. Okay, well that guy wants a test duel. I'm not really into test dueling people, I kind of just want to get straight to the point. Let's check out this dude. He's just terrible, apparently. Wow, this is the Psychic Club. This is exactly the same layout as, like, the, Fire Gym, I believe? You know what, let's test that theory. I think it is. Let's see. Rock, Lightning, Fighting, Mason Laboratory. Where's the Fire one? Oh, it's up here. Okay. Okay, it's not identical, but they ripped on someone's architect here, okay? There's definitely a gym that resembles this. I'm absolutely positive of it, but I can find out later. That's something for me to worry about. Anyway, we got 1, 2, 3 people to beat. That's not a whole lot. Let's get started, I suppose. Alright, this is my first match that I'm ever playing with Wigglytuff. So hopefully it's good. Hopefully the list works. The list I was talking about earlier, Puka's list for this, is set a little bit later in the TCG lifespan. So it's got like Clefas and Tyrogues and stuff like that in it. So it's not exactly the same as it will be now. Anyway, we got like Computer Search, Grass Energy, and Removal Defender. Okay, well that's alright. That's not too bad. That Computer Search might have to be an Oak. Or you might just sit with Pinsir and just go, oh, well, thanks. Let's check what Drowsy does very quickly. Yeah, we shouldn't have to worry about this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50 HP. We should not have to worry about this lad. So, the real question is, I don't really want to Oak away 2 DCE. So I could Computer Search away like a Grass. And maybe an Energy Removal. You know what? I don't need to play the Oak this turn. In fact, I'm going to get rid of... Do I want to go for the Cleffa? For the Jigglypuff, I mean, or do I just want to sit here with Pinsir and just try and do some crazy stuff? I think long term, we're going to have to get rid of the Defender here, right? And I'm going to get rid of a double colorless. And I am going to grab myself a Jigs. Alright. And now we're going to slap the DC on... Damn it, I meant to bench the Jigglypuff first, oh no. Well, I guess we're going the Pinsir route. I suppose I'll bench the Jigglypuff. And pass the turn. Okay, well I guess we're going the Pinsir route. In which case I should have put the Grass Energy on, that would make a lot more sense, but... What can you do? Alright, we got a plus power we can't use. That's excellent. So I'll probably just stick this on here. I'm going to energy removal that off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, the plus power is not going to be relevant unless he evolves to Hypno. There's no reason for me to play the Oak just yet. Okay, so we're good. Alright, well we've won this game as long as we can draw into 1 Grass Energy, so that was not difficult at all. I didn't not really show off the deck as much as I would have liked, but we can live with it, we can live with it. A win is a win, boys. And really, I just want the pack so I can start getting Grimer out. Anyway, there's Grass Energy, so we just Guillotine for the knockout, or Guillotine, whatever pronunciation you prefer. So yeah, Pinsir not the best starter. I admit that. He doesn't have any good early attacks, at least Scyther can sort of sit there and use Swords Dance. And threaten a big hit next turn. Anyway, Laboratory Packs, this is what we want. None of those cards are things I need. Okay, that's excellent. Clefable. That's pretty good for like 1 energy. That's basically foul play, right? That's not too bad. I mean, it's a bit limited because he can't like do damage on its own. Okay, that was 2 terrible packs. I don't want to duel you again. I'm done with that. I can do that off screen and try and hit myself some Grimers. Alright, well this guy's up next. Just a 4-price duel. As they mostly are. Hopefully the Psychic guy doesn't have any tricks up his sleeve and it's just really like Yeah, just beat me and you win. Alright, I'm going to start Jigglypuff, slap a grass energy on it. I got a Bill, got a Scyther. Yeah, okay, I want to start waving, okay? The whole point of this deck was to start waving. So that's what I'm going to try and do. So unless this guy goes first and gets last, we're good. Okay, he's going first, so please don't play last. Oh, like 30 HP, sleeping gas. Okay, well, we're asleep. That's fine. I mean, I'm going to evolve anyway. Can't say I'm not perturbed by that. But I am going to check his board, and I do really like the little sleepy eyes that come up. Oh, an oak, that's awesome. Okay, it's just an execute. This is grass, for the record, so it's going to be... It's not going to hit us for weakness, or resistance, I mean. I'm going to grass my Jigglypuff. I'm going to build twice. And should I build again right now? I mean, I suppose there's no harm. Like, he's not going to Imposter Professor Oak me. That's for damn sure. Like, because next turn I can just drop double colorless plus power Oak. Then draw into the Wigglytuff. Okay, well that's annoying. That's really annoying. Well, they've got Gust of Wind in hand, actually. So we can play around that even. Alright, no, I like this. I like this. I like the position we're in. Don't really care about the sleep check. We're gonna evolve. Okay, we're still asleep. Watch as I Oak into nothing but energy. Okay, got another Ghastly going down. Oh no, this is like 50 damage, doesn't it? Oh wow. Okay, well we resist, we're good. Wouldn't have knocked us out anyway. Jesus, look how powerful resistance is. That's something else. Anyway, tails on that. Okay, well I want to deal with this before it becomes a Gengar, that's for sure. I don't know what Gengar does, but it's probably quite annoying. Black Ghastly only has 30 HP. I can't even like, oh, get out my Archeops. Not Archeops, Aerodactyl, whatever it was in the last deck that we played. That was pretty fun. Yeah, I don't really want to leave that thing unchecked, but at the same time, is it likely that I can take a knockout on it? Not particularly. I think the Execute's what I want to deal with first of all, right? Because that's not a Psychic type. And I can kind of reasonably kill that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? If I find 1, 2... plus the plus power is 30, 40... Yeah, you know what? I can probably kill that. I can probably kill that. Alright, plus power. No, not grass. I'm gonna double colorless the Jigglypuff. And then I'm gonna Oak. I do have item finders in this deck, like I said, so not too bad of a deal. Oaking away a few things here and there. Anyway, we got some more Oaks. We got computer search. I might have to play an Oak here. Well, we got the Jigglypuff, right? That can be benched. I'm gonna computer search away this Oak. And I like the idea of the flute, because I could just kill Ghastlies over and over again. So yeah, we're going to get rid of the grass. And where's my Tough? Alright, so. I am doing... It's 10 plus, just to know, right? So it's 10, 20, 30, plus the plus power is 40. I'm missing it by 10. Do I want to dig? You know what? I don't think I do. Check this person's discard. 0 cards in the discard, okay. But do I want to waste? No, you know what? I'm just going to do the wave. I'm just going to do the wave. It was a waste of a plus power, but I'm just going to do the wave. Yeah, and we get the KO anyway. That's fine. It's all fine. Alright, well, I'm going to put the DC on the Jigglypuff. I may as well hold for the switch. Like, there's no reason. There's nothing I'm digging for this turn, so I'm just going to wave. Energy removal is pretty sweet. And now we're not asleep, so the Haunter's not even a threat, because his attack doesn't do anything unless we actually are asleep. And see, I held the switch. It's like I just planned for all of these outcomes. Tails, we stay asleep, but I've got the switch in hand. It's like we just knew. And there's another Jigglypuff for the bench. So we're going to energy removal. Yeah, you know what? I think I can kill this Haunter this turn. Let's go for that. I'm going to play a switch. Into Jigglypuff, worst case scenario, I can manually retreat. And we're just going to Oak. I hate that I get rid of the flute, because I would like to just spam Ghastly kills over and over again, but you do what you gotta do. Anyway, we got computer search. We didn't get Wigglytuff, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 60 HP. Can we get 60? 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 plus powers would hit me 60. And I do have an oak. Oh wait, there's 2 more bench Pokemon. That also works. Not bad. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's a KO. And then I just computer search for the Wigglytuff. Not bad at all. And attach grass to the Wigglytuff. And you know what, we'll oak for the high five, just in case I get something off the prizes that I want to keep, because otherwise I'd have to get rid of it. This is a fun deck, though. This is a fun deck. Got another energy removal. Goodbye, Ghastly. Item finder. Oh, we can just do the thing now. We can get the, what do you call it? We can get the Pokeflute going now, because I got some item finders. We only got 2 KOs take left, so if this guy benches something that isn't Ghastly, we're good. Okay, he just passes. Right, well, we win the game. That was pretty sweet. That was pretty sweet. You know what? 60 damage is a lot of damage. And Wigglytuff's creepy eyes are just kind of drawing me into this deck a little more. I'm happy with that. There is another Jigglypuff we can play, but it's like flip a coin if heads, search your deck for basic Pokemon at random and put it on your bench. And I was like, you know what? I don't want to flip tails on that. And also, that's kind of a crappy attack when I have computer search, which is so good at doing that anyway. We got a Gengar. Well, but now we can find out what it does. Once you're on your turn. One of your opponent's Pokemon to another. Okay. So it's Dusknoir, but only 1 damage per turn. Which is still relevant, I suppose. In a format like this, but... Okay, he can snipe bench that Pokemon. And it doesn't apply resistance. That could have been annoying, I suppose, but he'd only be doing 10 to the active. Machoke, Energy Search. There's the other Jigglypuff. If anybody wants to read it, feel free to pause now. Another Gust of Wind, another Psychic Energy. Yeah, it's fine, but Grimer would be fantastic. No Grimers. I really want Grimer, because Muck is cool. Okay, in case, I don't know if I've mentioned it yet or not, but Muck basically is the equivalent of Garbodor. Alright, Murray. He looks like he's about to enjoy the best breakfast of all time. Anyway, we mulligan. That's fine by me. It's almost like he's on the plate behind him as well. He's going to have a great meal. I don't know what it's going to be, but he's going to love it. 4 computer searches in our opening hand and an item finder. I mean, I'd like to save them for later. Honestly. Playing second sucks. I would like to... Oh, Jesus. That thing's big. Hey, you know what? If we can hit it for like 50-50, we're good. We're good. What is it? 80 HP? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just a number, people, would be great. We get 90 HP on this thing. Oh, I couldn't put it to sleep anyway. But if I had Muck. Okay, and the other Pokemon is an Abra. Right, well, I can Gust of Wind that, I guess. That's fine by me. This is some hand, isn't it? Professor Oak, computer search, computer search, computer search, computer search, item finder. What a hand. What do I even do with this hand? What do I even do with this hand? Right, well, I think I save it till next turn, right? I mean, he's not going to take the knockout. That's for damn sure, right? He's not going to kill me. So I don't need to play any of this out just yet. And this is the cool thing about this format, is like I don't have to play 1 oak per turn. It's like, you can play as many oaks on as many turns as you like. A lullaby for literally nothing, because he can't be put to sleep. It's not even on a coin flip, wow, it's, oh, this dickhead. Right. Looks like I need an energy. I suppose I'll get rid of a computer search. I could have computer searched away a computer search and a computer search. I'm aware of this. I chose not to. I'm going to grab grass in case he does indeed have another energy removal. Did he place another energy on that Abra? No, so he didn't really do anything himself. So I'm just going to lullaby again. Again, we're under no threat. Unless he just benches Hitmonchan out of nowhere, but he's drawing dead. Well, we get another grass energy, right? Well, that's getting computer searched away. That's for damn sure. Okay. Well, I can't really play both these anyway. God damn it, that sucks. What did I play last turn? It was just computer search, wasn't it? Of course it was just computer search. Computer search away. Computer search again. Now, question. I think it's better that I grab double colorless here, since I can Pokemon Trader for the Wigglytuff, which gives me marginally better odds of finding it. I certainly can't computer search for anything, that's for damn sure. All of our computer searches are gone. Wow. Alright, there's a Jigglypuff on the bench. There's a Scyther on the bench. We have to get those Pokemon down as much as possible. And we're going to build twice. We got a Defender, I like that. I would really play that. Don't really want to get rid of my switches. Yeah, I don't want to get rid of my switches at all, so... I mean, I have 3 item finders left, or 2 item finders left, I think. And we're probably only going to need to play 1 in, like, the whole game. So, you know what? Let's dig for the tough. Let's dig for the tough. And play 2 Oaks in 1 turn. Yay, we got the tough. Alright. I am indeed going to bill. Ah, yes. Item finder. Yeah, we got an item finder for computer search. That's efficient. Anyway, I ain't going to energy removal away that. That's for sure. I like my hand, though. I like that I've got a lot of DCE in it. How much are we waving for? 40. I've got plus power in hand, so I can just do it again next turn and we're good. Yeah. I'm going to make a big tsunami up in this joint, and that is my Kanye West quote for the day. Literally, all I could think of when I was building this deck was the Silver Surfer interlude on Life of Pablo. Because of, you know, the wave themes going on. I don't want to, like... Yeah, we just do that. I don't actually want to, like, dig for anything, because I've got a handful of double colorless energy, so... I guess we're waving. Hopefully I added that up correctly, and I did. Ah, that's a nice prize. Anyway, the Abra comes up. I think we may have game, okay? Oh, he's got paralysis, but we have item finder for Switch. Yeah, we have item finder for Switch. Check his board. Does he have any other? Nah, we're good. We're good. I can get rid of the plus power. I don't think that's going to be relevant anymore. I suppose it has to be grass energy, right? Booyah. People thought running, you know, like 3 dowsing machines and 4 computer search in 1 deck wasn't overpowered. They were wrong. I'm going to wave again. This is a fun deck. I really, really like this. Yeah, this is really cool to play, actually. We've only got 3 bench Pokemon, and we're still tearing it up here. Hey, he's just got another Abra. Dude, you're just kind of prolonging the inevitable here. Inevitable. That's actually the word, not inevitable. That is not a word whatsoever. Anyway, places a Kang, but again, that's really not... Oh, energy removal hurts. Yeah, he flipped tails. That's fine by me. We got another DCE in hand. We can keep this going. We can keep this going. How many energy removals do you reckon he runs? Like, he really should run 4. So, from that point, I'm actually not going to play the Oak here, because I want to hold on to my energy as much as possible. And we're just going to wave for another knockout. It's almost like I have Aerodactyl in play. Because he's not evolving. Ah, there you go. That'll be it. Alakazam, I'm pretty sure, has the same ability as Reuniclus. We got another Wigglytuff. That's pretty sick. But we can't evolve it into anything. And we're probably not going to get knocked out anyway, so it's irrelevant. This thing has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 HP. This thing has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 HP. This thing is... Yeah, again, like, the resistance is just unholy in this deck. I said it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, well, 1 plus power or another basic Pokemon would do it. I guess we'll start powering up a Scyther. Arguably, yeah, I could have put that on a Wigglytuff in case he energy removaled it again, but you know what? I still think we're in a good position here, and I think we got a lot of energy left anyway. Well, there's another Scyther. I'd rather a plus power here. But Jigglypuff's actually a lot better. And we'll Gust of Wind too. Up to Kadabra. Because the Kangaskhan is not a threat at all. At least the Kadabra can at least do damage to us, even if it is a terrible amount of damage. And there's our almost done here. Pokeflute Gust of Wind could win this for me. I don't know if I've gone through how much of either of those things, but yeah, he's going to fetch. Well, we're not going to kill this thing right now, are we? He's 90 HP. If I can find 3 plus powers, I can do it. I think I only run 3. And there's 2 in here. Is there? 1, 2. Okay, all 3 of them are in here. Do I have 3 item finders in the deck? I don't think I do. I have 1 item finder there. No, okay, so we won't be doing that. But I can 2-shot, and that's fine by me. Suppose we'll build, just for the sake of it. There's another double colorless energy. Onto the Jigglypuff you go, and onto the Wigglytuff you go. In hindsight, maybe I should have held that. Because I do have the flute in hand. But in hindsight, no, maybe I should have held that. Because he might bring up something just to stall, and then I won't be able to retreat. We're just going to wait for 60. Threaten the KO next turn, unless he can find something to put on his bench, and he can't. That is game. And again, we finished through a gym super quickly. I guess we'll be doing the Science Club here, too. We're going to wave. Gotta toughen up, buddy. Alright, so Wigglytuff just rolled its way through that man, who looks like the antagonist from Persona 3. Like one person who watches this is going to get that joke, and they're going to find it hilarious. Trust me. Mr. Mime! This is what I wanted! This is definitely what I wanted in the deck, or in some deck. This thing is cool. I'll let you all read it there. It's only got 40 HP, mind you, but with this ability, and this attack's pretty good too. I like this guy a lot, yeah. Mr. Mime Slowbro, now I can grind for it, and that's important. So Mr. Mime Slowbro, hopefully I'll get that done for next week. That's something I definitely want to do. No, Slowbro too. Ghastly, Magmar, Spearow, Magnemite, Gambler, Onyx. Still got no mucks on our hands. Still no Grimers. We made it through the whole gym with no Grimers. It's only like a common or something. We did get this Pidgeot whose head has actually exploded or something, but whatever. You know what? We can leave that for another day. Anyway, let's go to the diary and very quickly save the game. And I'm going to make my way. Oh, you know what? No, we get a booster pack, don't we? Yep, we get a booster pack from the mail. So I suppose we'll give that a check. Describe my cereal enjoying friend as a tough opponent, but hey, Grimer, we did it. Okay, you know what? I might choose the Decker and put the muck in because that's fun. And Pinsir wasn't really that useful, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the deck, and we'll modify it. So I'm gonna put in just a 2-2 line, just a 2-2 line. Grimer 2, Muck 2. And in case you really don't know what Muck does, yeah, it's Garbodor. It attacks okay. I mean, it's terrible actually, but you know what? We can use it. Nasty Goo does 10 paralysis on a coin flip. I like that too. I'm okay with that. So we need to cut things for it. And obviously we cut the 2 pincers, but we need to cut 2 more cards. Let's have a look at our trainers and see what wasn't really useful there. Didn't really use Pokemon Trader, but now that I've got like an extra dimension with the stage 1, I think it might be worth it. The 2 switch were clutch. We're not cutting those. The plus powers weren't as useful as I thought, so let's go down to 2. Let's go down to 2 plus powers. It's okay. I like having 3 Gust to Win. That card's just way too powerful. You know what? I never use Revive, okay? I put it in my last deck and I never used it either. I'm gonna leave it at that. The one really cool thing about the super overpowered Hitmonchan deck is that it's great for grinding. It means I can get cards really quickly because games are over in like 10 seconds because I just donk everything. Alright. Me too, buddy, me too. See, he's using Muck, he knows what happens. Alright, anyway, we're in the Science Club, which is a really weird name for a club. Alright, so we got 2, 3 guys, and there's 1 guy at the back. Alright, let's just get started. Yes. I have no idea what these guys play. In my head, I'm just connected to them with like special conditions and stuff. I'm like, that's what they do. That's their thing. Okay, well, we got no basic Pokemon. Just don't start us with 4 computer search and an item finder again, please. That would be great. 1 computer search. I'd love that. But 4. 4 might be too much. I know the defenders didn't really come in handy last game, but I think that was more due to the fact that we were playing against psychic types. Okay, well, we got Jigglypuff to start off. That's fine. I like that. Yeah, it's a solid hand. It's a really solid hand. Every time I now see that my opponent only has, like, 1 Pokemon active, I'm just automatically in Hitmonchan mode. I'm like, oh, I can dunk it. And unfortunately, I can't. Yeah, Poison Sting, we should probably push... No, we probably should have put a full heal in the deck. But even if he does poison us, we can just evolve out of it, which is pretty sweet. So we're going to Bill. Well, the Jigglypuff would be nice here. I suppose I could Pokemon Trader away the Wigglytuff, but obviously I'm not going to do that. So... I could consider it next turn, though. Like, I could Pokemon Trader away the Wigglytuff, then Computer Search away a Grass, and Grass for the Wigglytuff, and then Oak. I don't need to do that right now, though. Now, you know what? Let's do the muck. You know what? I spent so long saying that I really, really wanted a Grimer. So here we go. Here's a Grimer. And we're going to bench it. And we're going to Lullaby. That Weedle has gone to sleep. And unless this man's running Forest of Giant Plants like 16 years early. Actually, more than 16. It'd be like, what, 18 years early? Yeah. Well, he wakes up, so. And we're poisoned. That's fine. I don't mind at all. If he didn't bench anything else, we can probably just get the win right here. We want to play the DCE onto the Jigglypuff. Alright, he's only got 40 HP, and it's his only Pokemon in play, so let's go for Computer Search away a Grass Energy and a Grass Energy, and that is an awful lot of Grass Energy. I am indeed going to grab the Tough. So we'll play that. Evolve, get rid of that Poison. And Oak. So currently we're hitting 20. We need 2 more basics for us to start hitting crazy numbers. There's 1 more basic and a plus power. Okay, so we just win, right? Let's get the Muck into play because, you know, I can. Plus power. Is that all I need? Do the wave. For 40. There we go. Yeah, that's game. Okay, well, we just dunked a Weedle. That was pretty quick. Alright, let's go. Evolution packs. Lab packs would have been nice. Venusaur, though. I mean, I know we kind of abandoned our starter Pokemon, but it's nice to know he's still around. Got another evolution pack. And okay, it's like a sign at this point. Super Potion's kind of cool, I suppose, but I don't want to play it. Yeah. Well, Venusaur's nice. I'm glad I own them now, because I'm not even sure I own 4 Ivysaur, but... Alright. Lovely Nidoran deck! He knows! He's using the original, like, the best Pokemon we've had in this whole series that wasn't named Hitmonchan. Alright, that is a hand. Wait, he just said Nidoran, didn't it? He has to be running like Nidorino, right? Because that's not even the Nido King, it's the Nidorino is where it's at. We have 2 Scythers in our opening hand. Now, it's weak to Psychic. So, shame I didn't run a Psychic variant. Because, you know, Wigglytuff is, in fact, a colorless attack cause, so we can just play whatever we want, really. Coughing as Grass type, Meowth. Not a Grass type, but that's still fine. Am I threatened by either of these? Not immediately, that's for sure. I would like to Computer Search for a... Computer Search and 2 item finders, it sucks. I would like a Grass Energy here. Yeah, I think I want a Grass Energy here. I think we just play into the fact that we started with this guy. Am I really going to Computer Search away 2 item finders? I think I am. Nah, we can get rid of the plus power. We can get rid of the plus power. And we're going to comp search for all Grass Energy. Attached to the Scyther. I suppose we'll play this other Scyther. And I could hold the Oak for 2 item finder next turn. I'd be item findering for a plus power and this, nah. Nah, we'll just Oak. It's all good. Okay, we got 2 Mucks. We got Jigglypuff. That has to be benched. Oh, I don't like this at all. Ugh. We've no outs to double colorless now. Let's just prey on the top decks. That's what all the good players do. Okay, that's not a good top deck. But we do have energy removal, so I can just grass energy the... That was a misclick. That was a tragic misclick. Oh my. And we're preying on the top decks again. That was a tragic, tragic misclick. Go on, give us an Oak. That's like mini Oak. Well, we got Item Finder for Oak. That's cool. Okay. Sorry, Mug. Won't be playing you this game. I got Item Finder for Computer Search, though. Would that be better? Nah. We just gotta go all in. I mean, I could have guaranteed it, but then I'm dead drawing again, and I don't want to be doing that. You know what? We got 4 of these things. We're gonna find one of them. We didn't find one of them. Bench the Grimer, even though I actually can't do anything with it. I'm gonna Defender, in case this guy decides to pull some crazy stuff. I suppose I'll evolve to Wigglytuff. We've actually ended up in a really terrible position looking at this hand. Oh my god, these draws. Oh, he's got the Nidoran. It's not even the right Nidoran. This man is a disgrace. Okay, well, we have Switch in hand. I'm not too concerned about this. Alright, well, we're taking 10 from the poison. Bill. Save me, Bill. Save me, other Bill. Bill, save me. That is a big gust, like a big Oak. I guess I'll play the Switch first, right? Yeah. I didn't Swords Dance with this one, though. Ah, shite. This is a mess. From beginning to end, this is a mess. Is there anything with 30 HP on the bench? No. I almost want to hold this. Like, okay, you know what? We're going to hit DCE. This is going on Wigglytuff. We're just accepting. And I'm just going to reset the poison, right? You know what? We played bad. We got to steer into the curve, as it were. You can't, you know, we're not going to try and straighten up and fix our position. We're just going to keep going. And either come out alive on the other end or explode in a ball of fire. Energy removal is pretty sick. I mean, it's largely not going to make a huge difference, but... Alright, Professor Oak away 3 Gust of Wind. And we're down to like 1 Item Finder left. Oh dear, these are some PTCGO draws, but we do get the DCE, and we're going to put it on the Scyther. And we're going to bench this Jigglypuff. I could trade her for like another Jigglypuff. But I don't need to do that right now. Don't need to bench that either. So, you know what? I'm going to slash for 60. I'm going to start waving next turn. That's what I want to do. 16 cards left in deck to his 44. You know what? We have a different engine than he does. That's for sure. And the magical... 1 heads. It's not going to be relevant. 3 heads now. That would have been crazy. But he didn't flip that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, well, a full bench will kill it. And we can do that. And a Poke-Flute. I mean, he has nothing relevant in the discard pile, though. Let's see. This Wigglytuff does just need 1 double colorless to start hitting. So we're going to Computer Search. Away that. And that. Okay. If I thought about that a little more, maybe it should have been an Oak, so that I wasn't drawing dead. But, what can you do? And this is where... Oh wow, it's a free retreat. That's sick. Scyther, you are my main man. Wow, free retreat. Okay, this guy is pretty dope. Anyway, we're going to do the wave for the knockout. Now we can start hitting. Now we can start doing what we're meant to do here. Get another Wiggly off the prizes. This Meowth, I don't know what its attacks are, but hopefully it can't do much good. It's just gonna pass. So yeah, it definitely doesn't do much good. You know what? I have energy in hand and a low deck size. I don't want to start doing crazy stuff. This Jigglypuff's gonna get the energy. It's also gonna get the evolution, of course. And we're gonna just wave. Wave goodbye to this Meowth, that is. Energy removal? Great. I like that. Go on, flip tails. Yeah, okay, we win. We win. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we win. The wave is most definitely here. That was some power from Wigglytuff. And the free retreat on the Scythers, though. That's amazing. It means, like, the only bad starters we have are Grimers, and even they have pretty decent attacks for 1 energy. So I'm fine with that. Another Dragonite, another double colorless energies. That's pretty cool, I suppose. I'd like 2 playsets, so I didn't have to keep switching them out between decks. Alright, well, those are both average packs at best, but... Alright, Joseph. You share my name, but I'm still going to bring shame to you and your family. Well, maybe not bring shame to him and his family. That's probably too much of an extent. I doubt his family is going to be that disappointed in him if he loses 1 Pokemon game against me. Okay. Hitmonchan time, boys. What attack does Jigglypuff even have? Pound for 20. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I only run 2 plus powers in the deck now. I was thinking if I found like all 3 of my plus powers, I'd be like, yeah, you can donk with Pound. But you know what? This isn't that kind of deck. This isn't that kind of deck. I may computer search. Oh, wait, like... I don't want to drop DCE because a lot of these guys are running an energy removal. So you know what? I'm going to take a really passive approach to this one. Get rid of plus power and switch. I might want the plus power though. Yeah. Yeah, we know what, we're Lullaby. We'll Lullaby, okay? We got time on our hands. We got a lot of time on our hands here. Sleep check on the Spearow. It's asleep, so we won't get hit by whatever attack Spearow happens to have. Lightning on Spearow. Wow. Oh, we could donk. We could donk. Not quite a Hitmonchan donk, but it's the donk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 4 bench Pokemon, 3 bench Pokemon actually, because we have the plus power, because we held that. We would have just been hit for Peck. Alright, let's do this. DC on the Jigglypuff. Computer search. Away. Grass. Let's see, how many? What? We need 10, 30, 40. Yeah, we need 3 bench Pokemon. And switch. And we're going to grab the Wiggly. Evolve up. Play the plus power, and we're going to Oak. Is the dream real, lads? 1. That is not the plus power, so we just need 1 more basic, and I can item finder for computer search to find it. Yeah, we got it. Let's just try and play this build, save me the... And we got Grimer. We got Grimer. That Muck has proved to be instrumental, of course. So we got 2 plus powers, plus that's 40. That's 50 in total. And I hit the wrong attack by accident. The silence that I left there was entirely intentional, in case you were wondering. It's all good, though. We're going to win it anyway. So we just need a full bench now, because I screwed up with the plus powers. You know what? Let's not screw up this time. Computer search for Scyther. Play the Scyther. Item finder, away Oak and Defender. Oh, wait, that was a mistake, actually, wasn't it? Yeah. Well, we'll just grab Oak. Good thing there was one there already. I was like, I can item finder for computer search, and then I remembered I didn't have anything else to discard. There's another Jigglypuff. Anything else just to guarantee the math. No, you know what? That's it. Let's just do the wave. Okay, well, pretend that that second turn just didn't happen at all, right? Because we should have won the game a turn ago, but we won the duel regardless. Okay, lab packs. Imposter Professor Oak. That's like, why is this thing a rare? It's complete trash. I need to know what this does, because they're all playing Coughings, but I haven't seen the Wheezing. Alright, well that's not really threatening in any conceivable way. Please give me cool stuff. Like, I know Mewtwo's in this thing. I know Mew is in this thing. I know Mr. Mime is in this thing. But no, this crappy little Electrode right here is in this thing, too. Nope. Alright, buddy. Rick. Time to go, Rick. Okay, double Jigglypuff, and a Muck, and a Wigglytuff. And no draw cards. Let the fun begin, boys. No draw cards. Although if his deck is fully Psychic, which none of the decks we've faced so far have been, then we'll be okay. We'll be okay. Oh, he's got the Grimer. He knows what's up. See, it's a good attack. Like, that's not bad. It's a free 10 damage. I'd take that. That could be a nice little math fixture later on down the line. I also want to... Oh, computer search. Gene. Excellent stuff. Alright. I'm kind of tempted to actually hold. So I can evolve next turn. And that way I get my plus power off? Yeah! Yeah, let's go for that. Let's just Lullaby. That way if he does paralyze me, it's not the end of the world either. I was wondering what that weird noise was. It was my cat coughing up something. Okay. Sleep check. He's still asleep. You can evolve to Muck, but then you'll have, you know, crappy attacks. So he's not going to do that. I know it's not his only Pokemon on the bench. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's not too difficult to kill. It's not too difficult to kill at all. Are there any more threatening things? Like, no, not at all. We're just going to evolve to Wigglytuff. And then we're going to computer search away Muck and a Grass Energy. And I'm going to grab... Well, I have to grab Professor Oak, because otherwise we're drawn dead. So I got to grab the Oak. I'm going to play plus power. And I'll just kill the Grimer. I mean, maybe the Weezing actually has better attacks, but the Grimer is okay, attack-wise. And I did just get rid of a switch, so I'd rather not be paralyzed. Well, there's another plus power, and there's our own Grimer. And I can item finder for another Oak if I have to, and I've got the energy. Oh, this is just gorgeous. So what am I hitting so far? I'm hitting 1, 2, 3. I need 2 more. Plus power there. Grimer there. Okay, cool, we got it, we got it. And just make sure we... Oh, wait, crap, I need another DCE, don't I? Ah, well, here's the genius thing. I'm going to trade her away the Wigglytuff. And I'm going to grab a Scyther. That way we preserve the Wigglytuff for later, and it means I don't have to Oak it away. This is why I'm up here, and Rick is down there. Alright, so item finder for Oak, yeah. And, can I afford to get rid of a Scyther? You know what? I think I can. And we're going to keep the energy removal to play that. So I'm going to play that. On the coughing. And high five me, boy. Imagine if we could only play one of these things for a turn. Imagine how fair and reasonable that would be. We do indeed find the Wigglytuff. Yeah, I didn't realize I played that one last turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is a KO. Do the wave. How cool is this deck, though, guys? Like, really, how cool is this deck? Wow, and he just passes. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 HP. We have 2 bench Pokemon. We need 2 more. Alright. 2 more. Gonna item finder away Defender and Defender. Grab plus power. Play the plus power. Stick Grass Energy on Wigglytuff for no real reason. Muck evolve the Grimer. Oak. Okay, now we just need 1 more. Any basic Pokemon will win me the game. And there's the Scyther. Wow. Okay, that was fun. You know what? I like this deck a ton. This was a solid deck. Really, really happy with how this turned out. You know what? Maybe it needs a few tweaks, but I like... We've only got 1 medal left. Wow, we've only got 1 medal left, lads. And we get some packs. Lab pack's got a Hitmonlee in it. Which, you know, sucks. Completely sucks. Got another lab pack, though. We got a Muck. If you want to run more than a 2-2 line, now we can. Alright, you know what? Is Ronald going to try and face us? Because if he is, I'd like to wave his ass. That sounds like an innuendo, but trust me, it isn't. Read mail. We got 2 mail, wow. Okay, he's not going to use Muck's Toxic Power because he's not even going to evolve anything because we're going to win on, like, turn 3. But I appreciate the free pack nonetheless. Mail 10. Okay, this should be hilarious. The types and numbers of cards you should include in your deck. If you have 3 of a basic Pokemon card, you'll want 2 of its Stage 1 and 1 of its Stage 2. If you follow this rule, your deck will be well balanced. You should have about 14 basic Pokemon, and anywhere between 20 and 26 energy cards in your deck. The type of energy cards will depend on the type of Pokemon you have in your deck. Guys, why is, like, all those, like, amazing players who play at the top tables, why aren't they following these fantastic rules? Why is no one playing, like, a 3-2-1 line of Garchomp or something? P.S. He's sending us 2 boosters, but Christ, Mason, there's a reason you're not a good player. There's a reason I beat your ass every time it comes to it. You're running 3-2-1 lines of stuff and like 25 energy in your deck. Thank God we know better than the actual tips included within this game. Imagine if someone's oh, we got last, that's pretty sweet. Imagine if someone was actually following that though. I mean, it would probably make the game extremely balanced on the one hand, that they're not actually playing genuinely good decks, but you know. On the other hand, they have a really crappy deck. Anyway, last is like gets us on steroids, in case anyone was wondering. I know this was like this was a format definer back in the day. I have not been hit with last yet in this game. I'm waiting for it where my opponent goes first and I have like this crazy good hand and they play last on me and I'm screwed. It's going to happen one of these days. See, it got really good after Cleffa got released, the one with Eek in it, because you could just play last and then you could Eek your hand all the way back up to 6 cards. So your opponent would have nothing and you'd have like an amazing hand, and that was like actually how the entire format went back then as far as I understand. Hey, Jirachi Forgets Us and Expanded is like tame in comparison. So I guess that's going to do it for the episode. We just have 1 gym left. I do want to figure out what that gym is before I call it a day. Which one is it? Is it it's not the rock. That was the first one I beat. Is it the lightning? I've already beaten lightning, right? I've definitely beaten lightning, haven't I? Yeah, I beat these guys. What the hell's the gym I haven't beaten? Oh, you know what it is? It's fire. Alright, well that's where we'll be next time. We're going to go to the Fire Club, and I promise you I won't use a water deck. I might just tech out Wigglytuff a bit more, because that thing is sweet as hell. Alright guys, that is going to do it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said, Woobercast will be back next week. I'll have another deck analysis next week. I'll have another episode of this next week. It's all going to be good. It's all going to be fun times. I'm probably going to keep waving, because that deck was so much fun. Yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.